Hello, this is John Paul Moffat, National Director of Dates Mate Scotland. And these have been my highlights for 2022. On Valentine's Day 2022, we launched Dates Mate Stirling and Clackmannshire. This is the fifth and sixth lunch I had been to in my years here at Dates Mate Scotland. And it was just a great spectacle to go along to and just see a new up and coming branch, especially in those areas, Stirling and nearby Clackmannshire, because both of them are like near distance to one another. But since then, I've went along to one or two events in both the areas, so that was interesting. Then in March, myself, John Clark, Dates Mate Falkirk Stirling and Clackmannshire director, also Ian Williams, we spoke to an organisation from Canada called KB Habilitation, and they heard about Dates Mates through another person, and I told him the history, and John also told him what his role is at Dates Mates Falkirk Stirling and Clackmannshire, and also it was just interesting. Since then, we've shared resources because they want to set something similar to Dates Mates up over in Ontario, Canada, and hopefully down the line, both organisations we can possibly do a road trip. Either they come across to Scotland, or we head over to Ontario, Canada, and share help them, point them in the right direction about how the best ways to promote the organisation or get them out there. Well, that was interesting. And back then in April, we had the Spring Ball, and that was our first Dates Mates face-to-face event for Dates Mates members, family members, you name it, even external contacts as well. That was just a lovely. I spoke about it. I spoke at it, and it was just like usual. Usually at Dates Mates events, you get heckled from the one or two members, which is funny. And also on that evening, both Stirling, both Dates Mates, Falkirk, Stirling, and Clackmannshire members of staff came along just to see how good a night it was, and they said what people up hugging one another, high five, just dancing for the rest of it, which is interesting. But throughout the year, I've been going along to the odd conference, either virtual and it's like hybrid, virtual and also face to face. I just recently attended one that was a sexual health for people with disabilities training with NHS Greaters Glasgow and Clyde. Also, myself and Janie did a Dates Mates presentation on Dates Mates that came from to what we do to the SW, which is Scotland Association Social Workers. That was an online conference. So I was interested. They were asking so many questions about they said, have you got an area up in the Highlands and Islands like that? But we'd like to do maybe as you says, maybe one day depending on funding, and they say we welcome you with a welcome party in Inverness, which is good. But at the end, the first time in my Dates Mates as NAS director, I always visit the different areas. But for the first time recently, I visited Aberdeenshire with Dates Mates Aberdeen members, and I was to go up to Inverurie Aberdeenshire to see the Christmas lights get put on. And it was my first time outside the city of Aberdeen, and just like see, just to tell people, members of the public, because we had an information stand there, and just tell them about the Estimates Aberdeen, and also possibly open up like like how we do events, not just in the city of Aberdeen, but Aberdeenshire. So that was an interesting one to like kind of end on. So it's been a great year for the Estimates kind of Scotland as a whole. So we look forward to seeing you all for another big year ahead in 2023.